Hey guys, hope you're all doing well. Now for today's video, I wanted to do something a little different. So we are currently less than one day out from seeing Battle at Big Rock. It's going to be coming out on FX in just a few short hours, and I am extremely excited to see how it plays out. Now, in the meantime, I thought it would be fun to sort of speculate or theorize on what might happen in the short film during our downtime. Unless, of course, you're watching this after the fact, then by all means, go ahead and measure up what I got right and what I got wrong in the actual short. Who knows, I might just be able to predict a thing or two here, or I could very well get everything wrong. Either way, I thought it would be fun to talk about what we can expect to see in just a few short hours' time. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and begin. Number 5. The Allosaurus will be the animatronic. So my reasoning for this prediction actually stems from a few things we already know. First of all, in the initial Irish reports that filled us in on the animatronic usage for the movie, the website that brought us the news claimed if you watched the end of Fallen Kingdom, you should be able to tell what dinosaurs will be in the film. Well, there is no Nasutoceratops in that movie whatsoever, so logically, I think it's safe to assume that the only other dinosaur we know about could very well be that practical effect. I also think that the Allo is going to be the one doing the most damage to the family's vehicle in the short, and as such, a real-life practical effect could be a very good piece of equipment that Trevorrow uses to help his actors feel like they're in extreme danger. It could very well turn out to be the Nasuto, and if it is, again, let me know in the comments, but this far out, I'm guessing for an animatronic Allosaurus. Number 4. There will be a positive scene between humans and dinosaurs. What I mean by this is I personally think that Battle at Big Rock will give us at least one scene where a human, possibly a child, will interact with a dinosaur in a more whimsical way, similar to what we see go down in the original Jurassic Park movie with the Brachiosaurus reveal. The reason I say this is because Jurassic World is a franchise with a very big audience, and unfortunately, not all of those audience members are always in agreement to what they want to see. There are fans who think of that sauropod reveal whenever they hear the words Jurassic Park, while there are other fans, such as myself, who think of the must go faster scene from the original movie. Balancing out the horror with the action and even the more family-centric stuff like Lex getting sneezed on isn't always an easy thing to do. In fact, I think that may be one of the harder things that the people who have made the sequels have tried to balance over the last 25 years. Bottom line, I think we will see a scene like this because it is some people's genuine acceptance of what a Jurassic story has to be. I don't personally think you need that every film, but I think there are loads of others that would disagree with me. Number 3. The Nasutoceratops will try to defend its baby. So this kind of works off what I just previously got done talking about. The Collider interview with Colin Trevorrow revealed that a baby would be somewhere in this story. And the most rational thing I can think of for Battle at Big Rock is that the Allosaurus will try and attack or hunt down a smaller infant ceratopsian just before its parent gets in the predator's way. This would evoke somewhat of a more primal, animalistic feel like what we saw go down with the stegosaurs in The Lost World, while also showcasing something genuinely different. We haven't really seen a dinosaur parent getting into a fight in order to protect its child just yet. We've seen a Rex break through a warehouse like an action star, but it didn't engage in combat with any other animal back then. I think the reveal that there will be a baby in this is why I'm predicting it to happen ahead of time, but who knows, again, I could be very wrong here. Number 2. The camper will get flipped upside down by the dinosaurs. Okay, this one I'm pretty confident is going to happen. If you take a look at the recent images that were revealed by Collider, you can see that the lead actors are banged up and bruised while their camper looks to have been flipped upside down. Again, really evoking a Lost World Jurassic Park sort of feel. I don't know exactly how it will happen, but I definitely think that at some point in the short film's duration, the dinosaurs are going to flip the vehicle and cause a great deal of harm to it. I doubt they'll push it off a cliff or something, but I do think it's going to be rather close quarters and claustrophobic with that Allosaur animatronic trying to tear into the caravan. Again, something we haven't seen before. That is, if it is the Allosaur animatronic, you know. And number 1, that Allosaurus will die. Okay, so this is kind of just a hunch. I have no evidence or pre-existing thoughts to really prop this idea up, but I just think that the Nasutoceratops is gonna win. I think those long horns are going to either pierce the carnivore's flesh and wound it badly, or it's going to get beaten up in some other brutal fashion. I say this because if I go into this short believing that the Nasutoceratops has a baby dinosaur accompanying it, I don't really think they'll go that intense and kill its parent off Land Before Time style during the fight. Plus, that would leave the threat of the carnivorous animal still looming over the family inside of the camper. So yeah, I just think this is going to be a victory that the Nasuto will eventually take home. One last thing I want to say is that there is a big prediction that I have that has nothing to do with any of the other 5 that I've gone over. So really, this is a top 6, but that doesn't sound as cool as top 5, so whatever. The big thing that I'm expecting to happen in Battle at Big Rock is B.D. Wong's return as Dr. Henry Wu. The reason I think this is likely to happen is due to the fact that the original information surrounding the short film claimed that an actor from the previous Jurassic World movies would be making an appearance in the short. Bryce Dallas Howard said it wasn't her, and I think Chris Pratt is way too busy on a ton of other projects. So my money is on Dr. Wu being present somewhere during the duration of this battle. I could be really wrong on this, and a lot of other predictions as well, but I thought it would be fun to speculate this close to the release with you guys and see how much of this stuff I get right or get wrong. That being said, I'd love to hear your thoughts. What do you think is going to happen in the show, and what do you think about my predictions? Even if I get most of these wrong, there's gotta be at least one thing I get right. I mean, the camper getting flipped is bound to happen at some point. Next time we talk will be after Battle at Big Rock comes out, and be sure to look out for a full review of that coming soon in the very near future. Now, whatever your own thoughts and opinions happen to be, I'd love to hear them in the comments down below. Now before I go, I'd like to thank all of my game wardens, as well as all of my InGen executives. I'd also like to thank all of my park workers and InGen hunters as well. It really means the world to me that all of you guys enjoy what I do so much, and I'm extremely thankful to have all of your incredible support. Now I'd like to thank all of you for watching today's video, and hope you all enjoyed the content. If you feel like I deserve it, I'd appreciate the like, and hope that you'll consider subscribing if you're interested in hearing from me again. See you all in the next one, guys, and as always, take it easy.